Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a budget with us, and we're very excited about it. So if you're new here, I'm Cody, this is Val. We budget our money. Typically it is an absolute dumpster fire because somehow, even though we do manage to make it work as a one-income family with 2 kids, typically we're just a smidge behind the 8 ball. But as you can see, I did a little bit of overtime and we have some extra money to work with. If you've been around here for a while, you realize that little green number up there is a smidge bigger than normal. And if I'm being honest, I feel like it's suspiciously bigger than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
So we're going to be putting a bunch of that just into, a holding type category right off the top so that we don't spend it and then find out that it's going to screw us over later.
So Cody worked some overtime, so we expected this check to be larger, but this is substantially larger than we thought it was going to be by $2,000. So we're going to just immediately remove that, and we're going to hide this, and we're going to pretend like it does not exist, because on the off chance that the employer comes back and says, hey, we messed up your payroll, we're going to take $2,000 out of your bank account, then at least we have it there. And
I mean, we tried looking, we looked on the pay stub, it's not like we see, it's not the kind of thing where they were whatever arbitrary hourly wage, say $10 an hour times 40 hours equals $6,700. It's nothing glaringly obvious like that. We can't figure out why. So we're just gonna, we did a little bit of math beforehand. We figured what we should have made versus what they gave us, and that's what that 2,000 was. So it's just hiding for potential future clawbacks.
Yeah. And then I figure we'll probably leave it in there until the end of the year. Yeah. And then if they haven't taken it back, well, then we have $2,000 to float us through while Cody's off, and that's great.
Or have a rad Christmas.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is, we could just really quickly go assign money, boom, we're done, and then start budgeting into next month. But I feel like that kind of takes all the fun out of budgeting.
Yeah, because what's the point if you're going to push a button and...
Yeah.
That's the joy of YNAB, is that you can just hit the button and then it's done and you can just go through your categories and see what you get to spend where. Or we like to be kind of on top of it because we're very bad for just being well, the money's in the account, we'll make it work somehow. We'll pull money from somewhere. So it's very helpful for us to go through category by category. And as you can see, we have 6 overspent categories. 2 of them are on screen right now.
To be fair, we went shopping right before we sat down to do this video.
Yeah, we went shopping just beforehand because we were running errands.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set aside an extra Snowball payment of $240. Now, our goal is for it to be 10%. And you're going to be thinking, Cody and Val, $240 is not 10% of $4,700. Yeah, I know. Settle down. Calm down, okay? Our debt Snowball, our debt freedom plan doesn't actually start until next month. So we're still going to put a little extra towards that payment. We've already made a few extra payments, as you can see here. We're at $400 in extra payments. But yeah, so we're going to set that aside. Sorry, I got really rambly there for a second.
We do that. It's on brand. They love us.
Yeah. Okay, I put this in the wrong category. This is for my spending money, not my birthday money. Okay. So the other thing we're going to do...
Happy birthday, babe. I bought you a dollar store chocolate.
Yeah. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to put in our spending money, which we've already calculated on our spreadsheet what percentage we're each taking.
Yeah. She has a budget... Pay yourself first, is that what it's called?
Yeah, pay yourself first.
A pay yourself first spreadsheet that we run our stuff through to find out what these numbers should be. So if you guys want to do that too, let us know and we'll, make it available in some fashion.
Okay, so I have to move $83.27 of my spending money, which is all my spending money, and that makes me so sad. But this is why you should not do payment plans on things, because you're stealing from your future self.
Yeah.
I have my last payment for my Hobonichi stuff. Yes, I'm a Hobonichi fan. This is one of the many things I got from Hobonichi. This is our YouTube planner for the year. All my stationary friends.
Yeah.
Just cute.
It's funny. We were talking about this exactly on the way home from the airport last night, and she was so excited for her Hobonichi, and she was talking about how she was telling our friend that my Hobonichi order came to $350, and then based on her friend's reaction, she was like, is that a lot?
Yeah. You also see that I've added some categories here. So I want to save up for a Mac Studio. I want to save up for a new iPhone, which honestly, by the time I get this money in here, it's probably going to be like a 16, but...
Yeah. Those two categories, to be clear, are savings categories, not we financed them and now we have to pay them off.
Yeah. These are... because I'm trying to get myself away from the pay-as-you-go thing. Mm-hmm. So this would be like a pay-as-you-go, except that it's just self-discipline. I'm going to put money aside.
Beforehand.
And then when I get the money, it's saving. It's just saving money. Anybody who's a natural saver is like, duh, this is what you do. And I'm like, I just want the thing now and pay for it later. This is why we're in so much trouble financially. We're not in that much trouble, but like we're in trouble, you know?
It feels like we're in trouble, but realistically, like, you know.
Can you tell Cody's a natural saver? Look how much spending money you have. Look what I have, $18. Ouch.
Well, see, the thing is, like, all of the things I want are significantly more than $183.
Yeah.
So...
you canceled your GeForce Now, right? You don't need to budget for that?
Yes, I canceled it.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever get it in the future again? Should I leave this line item here? Should I take it out for now?
We can take it out for now. It's easy enough to put back in.
Okay. So Cody's got his money. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to handle our overspending. So $20 there. Plus $14.69. There's a few ways you can do this. If you're new to YNAB, YNAB makes it really easy to just move your money around, tell it what to do. Mm-hmm. You have a spending plan. Every dollar's got a job.
Yeah.
Boom.
And if you are new to YNAB, this doesn't actually move like your physical quote-unquote money that's in your digital bank account. It's all in your bank account. This is basically cash envelopes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, essentially. That's all it is. So now the question is, do we just want to blindly assign all the rest of our money?
No, that's no fun.
Okay. I know.
Babe, they're here for the commentary. If you just hit the button, I don't have enough time for commentary.
Okay. Now we need another $5.59 for our utilities. Yes, these are already paid, but I'm still going to fund it because at the end of the month we do a monthly sweep. So like this, you'll see here if I go to, where is it here? Monthly sweep. It'll bring up all the categories that I can take any money left out of. So like this $1.60 and the $12.96, and if there's anything left in these categories.
That says wants. Okay.
What? What did you think it said?
Up there, I got all dyslexic. I thought it said warts. I was like, why does that need to be a whole category by itself?
And so I would take like whatever's left in all of these categories at the end of the month, and I would just sweep that money. Now this says a lot because we have like rent and stuff in here. But anyways, I would take whatever's left at the end of the month, put it back and ready to be assigned, and then we would divvy it back out. It could be a debt payment, could go to the change jar, whatever. It
could be a shit, someone's birthday's coming up and we totally forgot, so we got to buy a last minute present category. There's options. You know, money's one of those things. You're better looking at it than looking for it.
Exactly. Same with the credit card fees. Like this has been paid already, but we're still going to put it all in there. Yes, we are carrying a balance on our credit card, which we have not done in a long time. I don't recommend you ever do it.
Yeah, it's a
Don't
pain.
do it. I'm not promoting that. Taking the kids out of daycare, we only have to pay for 13 days in November, which I think is going to be $260, but I'm going to put $300 in here just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, so we were having some sentimental conversations the other day, and like Freya's just about 4, Gunnar is fully 2, and they're just their own little people. Freya's got like her favorite shows, and right now she's really into Frozen, so she's just running around belting out Let It Go and like singing the song and like trying her best to carry a tune. And it's occurring to us that time is rapidly slipping away. They're only going to be this big for so long, and we miss so much of their lives because as much as it, like as nice as it is to have us time while the kids are at daycare to be able to run errands, because if you got kids, you know, you can't just like hop in the car and fuck off somewhere real quick. So we got all sentimental, and they're only going to be young once, and we want them at home with us.
Groceries. Now we're budgeting $960 this month. That gives us $576 for the rest of the month, and we're on the 18th today, or the 19th?
As of this filming, it is Wednesday, October 18th.
So we're a little over halfway through the month, and we've spent a little under half. So I think we can stay in this budget.
Yeah.
Somebody on one of our videos commented, like, $900. Wow, that's a lot for groceries. It is. I agree. But you know what's the crazy thing? Is it's actually not that much where we live. For a family of 4, that's actually not that bad. And consider that I have to be gluten-free. So, like, one loaf of bread for me is $8, which is why I don't often buy bread anymore. And Cody has to be dairy-free. So gluten-free, dairy-free stuff costs a lot more.
Yeah.
Cody's also gone half the time. I basically don't eat meat. We don't keep candy in the house except for, like, sometimes I'll buy cookies for, like, the kids. And snacks for the kids are probably, honestly, the most expensive. Our coffee costs us like $13 a bag and lasts us a whole month.
Yeah. But also, like, part of the reason that we amped up our grocery category as much as we did is because we frequently found ourselves trying to assign an arbitrary amount of money to it, and then, like, okay, this is what we have, this is what we're going to make work for the month. And then we were always hungry, we were always craving, so we were just dining out like crazy. If you remember some of our past videos, our dining out was well over $1,000 a month. And now we're down to like, what, 100 or something on average?
I think
200?
I think our average, if we take average, it's like 400. Yeah, average spent is $400, but like last month it wasn't even $100.
Yeah.
This month we're already at 200. Like we went to BP's today. That was $55 for Boston pizza.
Yeah, we had a date lunch today. And then last time I was home, we also went up to see my mom, which is a bit of a road trip. So we had some road snacks, because I think our road snacks came out of dining out as well for that.
Yeah.
Like our Monster and our pepperoni.
And to be fair, we could not buy these things. We could just pack snacks and take them with us. But again, you'll hear us reiterate this a lot. It's important that you budget for your lifestyle, and while you're making tweaks and stuff, and you should try to like rein it in where you can, you still need to be realistic about your habits and your lifestyle. You're not going to change 180 overnight. And I think we've done a really good job over the years of like pulling ourselves in. Now, looking at
it is about progress, not perfection. The perfect plan never used doesn't work.
Now, groceries, I do think that we can stay at $9.60. Average spent is $11.80. Last month we spent $11.27. Do you want to try, because I've been toying with this idea of like trying with our frequent expenses, just with our frequent, to budget what our average spending is.
Okay.
And then that way, at least we should always have some left over.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
And yeah, because if we continually budget our average and then we always have some left over, that average will go down over time, and that will naturally curb some of our spending.
Now, $100 on consumables.
What was that? That was.
I think that was when we bulk bought, because this is a new category. So I think this is when we bulk bought like the paper towel and the toilet paper and stuff like that.
we had a shop recently where just all at once we were out of like toilet paper, paper towel, tin foil, saran wrap, parchment paper,
same
Kleenex.
With same with diapers and wipes. Average assigned is $100, but Freya's fully potty trained now, and she does not need diapers, so that's going to come down. So I'm not going to do the average for that.
Yeah, we pretty much make her wear her diapers at night just to use them, because like we opened the last sleeve, and you don't want to just throw away diapers.
Okay, gas, $80 a week. That would be.
That we're planning to go visit my mom this weekend, so we got to dump a little bit extra into there. Because yes, last days off we discovered, I rolled up the kids' mattresses, stuffed them in the car, and we all went out to mom's and did an overnight at mom's. And with their own beds and their own bedding and everything, the kids did really well for their first sleepover at somewhere that was not home. So we're going to go do that again this weekend, because it is nice to go visit mom. It's kind of a nice long drive. The kids are pretty chill with their iPads, so Val and I get to just chill and chat and whatever, and it's usually not a scream fest, so that's cool. And we can stay overnight at mom's, so it's not like we're making a 2-hour round trip for an hour visit just so we can make a 2-hour trip back.
So dining out, we've already spent $200. Average spent is $400. Do you want to do the average spent, or do you just want to put in like an extra?
Put in an extra $100, because I think really the only dining out we need to do for the rest of the month is
fly day,
road snacks to mom and fly day.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, entertainment. I don't think we're planning on seeing. Maybe we could try and see a movie.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any good movies right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything playing right now that I want to see, but I mean, we could rent a movie when we're out at mom's.
We could. That might be nice. I think your mom would like that. We'll put in like $30.
Okay.
I think that should be more than enough. Hosting. We do love hosting. We'll do average spent. We were supposed to do Friendsgiving, but everybody's sick right now, so we're going to move that to another day.
Yes, this is supposed to be Friendsgiving Saturday coming out, but literally all of our friends are either deathly ill or about to have major life changes.
Okay, so I forgot here I'm looking at these numbers. I'm like, oh, we're doing good. We have $800 still, but we have to get the work done on the car.
We do.
That's $800. So, okay, we're going to go back up and be responsible here. Groceries, we'll do $1,000. We could probably take $36.64 out of there. In a perfect world, we would like budget the average spent, but
But there is some not average car maintenance that needs to be done. Like some of it is just the regular routine maintenance.
but we're not getting any of that done right now. We're literally just getting done like the put out the fires. This is burning.
Yeah. So we had there was a, what was it? Not a warranty thing.
A recall.
Yeah, there was a recall notice for our car, so we took it in, got it all taken care of. But while they had it in the shop taking care of the recall thing, they did a little inspection and they found a couple of pretty significant things that, while the car is currently fine, it shortly will not be. So it's gonna be $800 to keep our car roadworthy through the winter.
We do want a budget for Christmas,
Which is a frustrating concept. How come my car has to be roadworthy, but the roads don't have to be car worthy? What the hell's going on there?
Okay, how's that goddess looking? I think that's good. I think everything is budgeted for now.
Nice.
Right? Yeah, okay. So then, okay, we're still going to be a little bit under because we have to budget for groceries is probably okay. This comes out before next paycheck. We get paid on the 2nd, so like it's not anything crazy.
Yeah, not catastrophic.
Like even that one can wait. I actually think that's probably the only things that we need to. And even
oh wait, go down.
What?
There was something else that was on the 1st.
There shouldn't be.
20.
Because I don't think we'll need dining
Yeah,
hours.
right there on the. Oh, stuff I forgot. Okay, never mind.
That's neither here nor there. Good eye though, because I was like, I have no idea what you're looking for.
I'm dyslexic and mildly ADHD, so stuff catches my eye, but I have no idea what it was or where.
Not all of the AppleCare stuff comes out on the 1st. Half of it comes out like on the first 3 or 4 days of the month, and then the other half comes out the rest. So we're short by $49. So where do we want to pull?
I just got the email a couple days ago that my October AppleCare came out.
I mean, this is not due until November 15th or something. So maybe we'll just take this out of here. What is it? $184.76. So hold on a second here. That way we don't forget about it.
So what are you doing right now, babe?
I could have just pulled the money out, but I don't want to see any orange bubbles. So what I'm doing is I'm putting in here that we have a transaction due for this Shaw bill on the 17th. And then what I can do is I can delete this target and it'll get rid of the orange bubble for me. And then that's money that we can now use. So now we're no longer in the red, but then it'll still prompt me because it's a one-off. It's not an every month bill. This is just the last bill for our internet from the last place that we had. So this way it's not forgotten. We still make sure that we budget for this bill that's coming up, but then we're not like, because I mean, we could pull $40 out of the daycare, but what if it came to 300 instead of 260, right? Like I want to be really diligent with our money of making sure that I want to have more than enough. I'm tired of feeling like we're squeezed all the time. So I don't know, this $43 could go to some other bills, I guess, or sinking funds or something.
Yeah, put it into what's in the first and then... Oh, excuse me.
Plus 18. We'll put it into... Okay, the 86 cents can go in the change jar. I'm not like that committed to it.
Okay.
All right, how do we feel about that? Do we feel good?
Yeah, works for me.
All the bills are paid. We've got some extra money sitting aside, hidden. Oh, it's hidden over here. I mean, hopefully we get to use that. Hopefully. It would be great if we could. But, you know, if we can't, it's not part of our budget. We're not going to screw ourselves. All of the bills are paid. Sinking funds are paid. Some fund money categories are funded. I think I feel good about that.
Yeah. We're living life. And everything's covered. And for, like, I feel the first time in a long time, it's not ultra stressful.
All right. Now, my phone's probably going to die soon, so we're going to wrap this up.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So thanks for hanging along. If you like it, like it. If you don't like it, dislike it twice. That's the most important part. Leave comments. Talk to us. If you want to know about the budget sheet, What's
the pay yourself first. It's so simple, guys.
What is it? What's it called?
The pay yourself first.
Spreadsheet. A spreadsheet.
Yeah.
If you want to know about the spreadsheet, let us know, and
You just put in your paycheck and what percentage you want to allocate to your financial priorities. If it's a debt snowball, savings, emergency fund, retirement, spending money, whatever, and it'll auto-calculate it all for you. It's so simple. Most people could probably do it themselves, but if you want a copy of it, I can leave it linked in the description, and you guys can just make a copy for yourselves and do whatever you want with it.
Nice. Okay, so there's that. What else? How do we get dislike? Yeah, subscribe if you haven't, because we're very inconsistent. If you may not have noticed, may have noticed. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go here now. I'm clearly falling apart at the seams. We love you guys very much. Thanks for coming along with us. And is it payday yet? Bye.